The Honda Civic has been the best-selling passenger car in Canada for 18 years in a row, and for 2016, it's all new. Honda invested in an all-new from the wheels up car that is sleeker, sportier, and larger. The wheelbase is longer, the car is wider, and it's longer overall, but the roof is just a tad lower. This, along with the shorter hood and the long rear deck, all come together to make this the most stylish Civic yet.
2016 Honda Civic has a sleek new design that people are very impressed by, and when you dig a little deeper into the car, you'll see fantastic features like a leather interior, heated front and back seats. You can even use your phone, your smartphone, as an internet hotspot to have the internet right on your screen. It's full of 2016 technology.
One of the biggest changes is the introduction of a turbocharged engine in the Civic. This option pumps out 174 horsepower, but not to worry, the base engine is also more powerful than the previous version, adding 15 horsepower, and it brings it up to 158. Both of these versions are also more efficient than the car it replaces. That turbocharged engine is in a new trim level. It's called EXT. T stands for turbo. The turbo is also in this car, the Touring model. Touring's easy to spot because it has this unique set of headlamps. They're LED, both high beam and low beam, and LED tail lamps. As I mentioned, this is a clean sheet design, and that's reflected on the inside. Right away, you'll notice that the dash is sportier, thinner, and the instrument cluster behind the steering wheel has been reduced to just one area. It's not split like before. Now, the first thing you notice when you get in the car is this beautiful 7-inch screen in the center of the dash. It has very vibrant colors. It's crisp and easy to read, even in bright daylight. It doubles as a backup camera and lane watch. I'll explain what lane watch is in a moment. The other thing is this is standard on all but the base car and has a couple of nice features: Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And what does that do? It allows you to plug your smartphone into the car, and you can actually mirror your phone onto the screen for things like navigation and music. In addition, if you get the top Touring model, you can take your phone and place it in front of the shifter, and it wirelessly charges. Oh, and heated seats also on every car but the base. Even though the roof has a sleeker profile, headroom is good thanks to lower seats. The back is roomy too. The whole car actually has an upscale interior, more like a premium car. Leather seats are an option and can now come heated in the rear. Speaking of the rear, it still has plenty of room thanks to Civic's larger dimensions. Now, even though this car is larger and both engines have more power than ever before, this car is actually more efficient than the last Civic. That's something that Civic owners demand. The 2-liter 158 horsepower base engine is rated at 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 5.8 on the highway. The more powerful turbo engine is actually more efficient. It's rated at 7.6 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and only 5.5 on the highway. Now let's talk about transmissions. If you get the base 2-liter engine, you can get either a 6-speed manual transmission or a continuously variable transmission. If you opt for the turbocharged Civics, it's only the CVT. Safety is covered with new tech too. There's an available lane watch camera on the right side of the car. When the driver turns on the right signal, the camera pops onto the screen in the center of the dash to help with lane changes. There's also a new suite of safety features that Honda calls Honda Sensing. This includes lane departure warning, forward collision warning, and automatic braking, plus lane keep assist and more. Honda has always placed driving dynamics and a solid, secure feel as a priority, and this car is better than ever. The Honda Civic was always a good driving car and above average because it came with independent rear suspension, where a lot of the competition does not. That is carried over. You have an all-new suspension though. This one actually has hydraulic dampers, and that really makes things much more dynamic when you get into twisty corners and much more comfortable on a commute every single day. The body is stiffer for better handling, and the sound insulation has been improved to make this a better car to live with every single day. This 2016 Honda Civic won the North American Car of the Year award, and I'm sure it's going to win many more awards because it really is now the benchmark in its class. A major step forward for Honda, and it's made in Canada.
The 2016 Honda Civic, there's more car, more power, more space, but still the prices remain the same. It starts under $16,000. The new Vancouver Honda is part of the Dilawri Group of companies. It's Canada's largest automotive group. Buying a new car should be a fantastic experience. At the new Vancouver Honda, your vehicle purchase will be stress-free, hassle-free, and fully transparent. You will have a great purchasing experience at the new Vancouver Honda.